Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. I hope everyone had an absolutely awesome weekend, and we're starting Monday with a haul. Right, so I've got a Panalisa new release and I'm splitting it over 2 days because I want to show you the papers. So we're going to do the papers today, and first up, starting with the smallest, and I've just taken it out of the packaging, is a set, and I believe there are 10 sheets of each design. So I'm going to show you that one and then we'll know how many designs are in here. I'm just going to keep flicking through. That's design number 2 and there'll be 10 sheets of that. Let's get a close-up. So very painterly, very textural. And then I want to whiz through all those. That one is the 3rd design. So it's crackle and painted. Another little tag here. I will measure this book in a second. And then that one is the 3rd design. So I'm trying to work against the light. Lots of lovely little paint splashes and crackles. And then get through that one. There we go. And then we have this one. So this is very painterly. You've got tiny little postcards and almost like scratched back boards and ink splashes. So get through this one. There we go. There's the next one. And I think that's a little paper clip down there on top of a little piece of writing. And then you've got more up there, more paint splashes and that lovely frame. And I think that's it. So that would make this pack 60 pieces. So, you know, you wouldn't have to be afraid to use it. And that is, if I get it to the edge there, I'm going to say that is 4 7/8. And 3 1/8. So that's the size of that book. Perfect for ATCs. Right. Next up, I'm going to do paper pads. And I'm going to do this one. I haven't took this out the wrapper yet. But this one is rather special. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Right. Let's just get this all out. And then I'll rest the bag here. And then I can just layer the stuff up as I'm doing it. Right, so this is Vellum and birds. Let's get right in there so that you can see those gorgeous, gorgeous details. Really pretty. And you've got bird cages. And then we've got Vellum again. It's alright, I'm trying to get close into my camera so you can have a good old look. There you go. Gold foiled all the way around, and then some of the leaves. Got a really pretty bird, and then if I move out slowly, and then this one is a bunny. That's absolutely gorgeous, great for Christmas or even Easter. And that one is outlined in gold, really lovely. And then we've got foxes, and we have the word lone wolf on there. See how close we can get there. There we go. Really beautiful. And then we've got birds and bird cages. That one is Vellum again. And then we get into the foiled solids. So that is the solid version of the Vellum that I just put down. And again, the solid, really pretty. And a solid of the foxy and of that lovely rabbit. And of course that beautiful swallowtail butterfly. Ooh, and then we get a little bit steampunk. So we've got the lady and her wings. We've got a steampunk bee. I love that, the crow on top of the the pocket watch. Let's see. I'm trying to get my fingers in here. Oh, and then we've got an owl and a lovely steampunk key. That piece would look nice actually, cut down and turned into a bookmark. I'm resting these because I'm all fingers and thumbs. Right, so next up in there is a Hagerman horse. I've never heard of one of those, but it's kind of a bit like a zebra. And then you've got a piece of scenery there, Hagerman, Idaho. So that's an old image. So that's really pretty. And then we've got this lovely birdie, which is a woodpecker. And I know that only because it's written on there. So we have a woodpecker. I'm just making sure I haven't got pieces stuck together. And I don't think I have, no. So, and then we have a deer. And I'm making sure that isn't stuck. So that one is very much Christmassy. Right, so that is that pack. Next up we have this beautiful sunflower. Really, really mellow. I'm holding it upside down as well. So I'm going to get this out. Put that one on there. Close it up. So we've got this lovely soft sunflower. This is 6x6. Right, so that's two. Let's see how many sheets we've got. Okay, so we've got 3 of each design. And then we have a beautiful rose. And the texture of this is just like wallpaper. So we've got 3. Yeah, definitely 3 of each design. Look at that dragonfly. Isn't that beautiful? Really lovely. So there are also 3 of those. And then you've got a lovely looking spring array there of bluebells and daisies. So I want you to see it. Very painterly. It's almost like, my camera's gone again. It's almost like looking at a napkin. And I guess you could treat these like napkins for doing stuff. And then you've got a lovely autumn one. The pumpkin and the bee. Oh, I like that. That would look nice in my garden journal. And then we get to some ladies, Renaissance type looking. And there are 3 of those. And then that one is gorgeous. Very, very autumnal. And doesn't that remind you of lovely old wallpaper? I really like that. It's really pretty. And then we have 3 pieces of script. And then we have 3 of these, which are Eiffel Towers and penny farthing bikes and hot air balloons. So really lovely. That's a gorgeous pack. I'm going to put the sunflower back on the top and just straighten them out. Right, next up we have this pack, which has lots of gold elements within it. So I need to open that. And I believe this is the cover. Ah, right, yeah. This one is actually stuck in. Like, oh, these are stickers. Look at that. So this piece is a sticker book. Yes, it is. Do they come off? Yes, they do. Look, they're individual stickers. So that one is quite literally a bookmark, isn't it? And then you've got that lovely top. Really pretty. See how close we can get in there. What does that say? Go the extra mile. Is that what it says? Go the extra mile. It's never crowded. Yeah, that's true, isn't it? And then we've got this beautiful green paper. I think these are all different sheets. That is beautiful. It is very, very reminiscent of wallpaper. And I'm trying to separate them out. Okay, I have. And this is all vintage. It's all kinds of shades of green. Isn't that nice? So I'm trying to get close to my camera without hitting it. You've got some beautiful script and flowers. Greens again. Another really pretty one. That looks like it was folded paper that was opened out. Oh, look at that. You've got all your tea and coffee stains on there. You've got another one that's like beautiful wallpaper. Roses. And then you've got that one. That's really lovely. Very botanical. Splashes of ink on there. You've got that one. Another one which looks like almost like stenciled and textured lace. More lace, and then you've got some little bits of stitching. They look metallic, but they're not. And then you've got a lovely wrinkled, crinkled gingham, which is gorgeous. And then a bold piece of lace. Really pretty. Right, so that is that pack. And I'm just going to pause for a second while I get the others out of the wrappers. Right then, so to finish up, I was sent 3 books. And they are papers that come within a book. And I'm going to measure the book for you because the pages just fill it. And as you can see there are 100 pieces in each book. So that is, I'm going to say it's just a fraction under 5 3/4 and 4 1/8. So this one is called Sea Breeze Agreement. And as I said, every single page within this book is different. And it's slightly thicker than tissue paper, but it has an absolutely awesome texture to it. So I'm trying to go through these without blurring my camera. Now you could, you know, paste these down, do some stenciling over the top. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Sort of very Marie Antoinette. So we're all very, very blue through this book. Tiny little rose pattern and a little bit of white going on in the background there. Another lovely rose. Just 100 prints in each one. So I worry that if I hold it up, my camera will go blurred. I mean, just imagine what you could get up to with all of this, going through all the shades of blue to indigo. All of those patterns, every single one is different. Oh, look at that. That is lovely. Irises. You've got fantastical looking flowers. I hope you're getting all this. Almost like bluebells. Fritillaria. And then you've got those lovely grapes. That's almost like lilacs. That's very William Morris. And then we go all daisies, hydrangeas. Just a fabulous, fabulous selection of prints. Ooh, that actually reminded me of the border. Do you remember that gold border that we did? When was it? It was Friday, wasn't it? And I've still got the piece on my desk. Look at that. See it? Because I did say at the time it reminded me of lily leaves. So that's quite complimentary with that. Oh, that's interesting. And then we're going into, I think those cornflowers, spatulas, buttons and carnations. And then you've got little bows. And then I think we already looked at these. That's a pretty one. That would take a lot of cute characters with it. Ooh. And then you've got that retro doily with the flowers in. So this book then is just completely blue. So Sea Breeze Agreement. Right, the next one, which should be right up my street, as we say, is Brilliant Garden. And this is all yellows. Oh, there's something about yellow. I'll start at the back and try and flick through so that you're not sitting down there watching me forever. Oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Tulips. Berries. So, you know, if you're somebody who like... Oh, look at that. I said I was going to be quick. Oh, that is just absolutely beautiful. Oh, I like that. And then we go through daisies. So you kind of got like modern prints. Great backgrounds for a Thanksgiving card. Irises in trellises. I'm kind of worried about getting, you know, too fast in case you don't see. Oh, just wonderful. More sunflowers, more ladies, very vintage. Oh, look at that. That's like vintage advertising. You know, on the seed packets. And that looks like an old piece of paper that had been folded, opened out and then photographed. That is just stunning. Oh, very Art Nouveau. As is that one. So I'm trying to get the images. Oh, lovely and bold. And then you've got those gorgeous sunflowers. Daffodils, I think. Oh, let's get a clearer picture. Those daffodils, yes they are. And they've got like twinkly bits on them. And we've got browns, we've got roses, chrysanthemums, grasses. I think that's a quince fruit. Might be wrong, but it kind of looks like a quince to me. Just so pretty. There was honeysuckle there. There's tulips. You've got that really worn, washed out. Just absolutely glorious. I'm going quiet, ain't I? Yeah, I'm going quiet because I'm looking myself. Oh, yes, lovely. For doing all your vintage critters and characters and being able to give them a wonderful background. And we've got dots. Just so, so pretty. I don't know how many times I've said that, but just glorious. So that one, it's alright, I thought I saw something. I'm going back to have a look. Oh, look at that. Looks watercoloured. It's really pretty. That one is called Brilliant Garden. And as I said before, they are hardback. And then we have one called Sunset Flower Sea, which is all in the oranges. So I'm going to try and flick through this. Very autumnal again. You know, if you like tea bag, is it called tea bag folding? Where you do all the folds in your card and use all different colours of paper. Or if you wanted to make a card look like a patchwork quilt, you know, this is the kind of stuff that you go to, isn't it? So that you've got a different pattern on every section. And there's a lot of dies that look like patchwork quilts. And there's another beautiful rose. I'm going through this one a lot quicker, I know, because I'm just thinking about you sitting there. But these are all oranges. And I will... Oh, my goodness me, look at that. And splashed all over with like white ink. Really pretty. And all worn, little bits of script and handwriting. Yes, I'm going through faster now. Ooh, did you see that one? Isn't that lovely? You know, all your flower fairies and... Oh, my goodness me, look at that. That is wonderful. Ooh, I'm going to have to use some of this week. But that one is very much orangey. Lots of little birdies on that one. Some great patterns. You know, something for every occasion kind of thing. So that one is Sunflower Sea. That one is Brilliant Garden. That one is Sea Breeze Agreement. That one doesn't actually have a name, but I will try and link it below. And then we've got these 3 gorgeous packs, including the wonderful sunflower, the gold foil with the stickers, and then it was that lovely vellum pack below. Right, I do thank you so much for joining me today. Have an absolutely wonderful day. I'll be up with new dies from Panalisa tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching again, and as usual, all links below. Bye.